This is Michael Swain, Executive Director of 4SA and 4SA's legal advisor, Daniela Ellerbeck, speaking about Comprehensive Sexuality Education, known as CSE, and the current position around its implementation in South Africa's public schools. Now, as you may recall, parents were up in arms in 2019 when the Department of Basic Education, the DBE, revealed that it had developed scripted lesson plans, SLPs, in accordance with the revised United Nations International Technical Guidelines on Sexuality Education, known as ITGSE. Parents and teacher bodies expressed concern about the lack of consultation and engagement, as well as the testing of this content in over 1,500 schools with a wide-ranging rollout in the planning. The SLPs and other content being tested and promoted by the DBE have a very liberal bias, which conflict with the values held by many parents and teachers. And as a result, parents were and are understandably concerned about what their children will be taught about sex and sexuality in school. It is clearly impossible to teach on this topic from a value-neutral perspective, and this will have a lifelong impact on children's views and their values.
As the start of the 2022 school year approaches, the DBE is again pushing CSE content, citing high teenage pregnancies, HIV infections, and gender-based violence as the motivation. Now, DBE spokesperson Elijah Mhlanga states that parents are failing dismally when it comes to talking to their children about sex, and that is why the department needs to step up as government. However, it is important to note that government is only empowered to set the educational outcomes it wishes every learner to achieve in terms of the CAPS curriculum. This is balanced by the right of the school governing bodies, which represent parents, teachers, and learners of the public school, to choose the learning material. In other words, the textbooks with the content from which the curriculum will be taught. The input of parents is of particular importance and is recognized in the department's own white paper, which confirms that they, not the government, are the primary educators of their children with the right to be consulted. Parents therefore have the right for their children to be educated according to their values and in what they as parents believe to be in the best interest of their children. Parents should therefore take note that the DBE has recently affirmed that while they are strongly encouraging the use of the SLPs which they developed, these are not the only source that teachers and or schools can use to achieve the mandatory minimum CSE educational outcomes set as part of the life skills and life orientation subjects in the CAPS curriculum.
So, where does this leave us and what is the way forward? Concerned parents who want a say in the sexuality education content to be taught to their children can do so by becoming involved in their local SGB and also write to the local school management team. So firstly, you can alert them to the fact that the DBE's SLPs are not mandatory and that schools and teachers are free to choose the source and material that they want to use to teach the life orientation and life skills subject. And secondly, you can suggest alternative sources of CSE content for teachers to use and teach on this topic, options for which can be obtained from Cause for Justice, whose email address, info@causeforjustice.org, is in the text below.
Please like and share this video and follow 4SA on Facebook or go to our website, 4sa.org.za, and sign up for our newsletter and consider making a financial donation to support our work in upholding faith and freedom. Thank you.
Thank you.